Hi, I'm Lizzie, and today I'm going to take some inspiration from the States by making these delicious American raspberry pancakes. And the key ingredient I'm using here is the Schwartz Vanilla Pod, which just gives that delicious velvety sweetness. So first of all, I'm going to start off by taking my pod and take a sharp knife, which you then split the pod with all the way down. Flatten the pod with your fingers. And then if you either use the same sharp knife, I like using a rounder knife, just scrape down. You can see all the seeds come out there. So just going to put those in there. Don't throw the vanilla pod away, because you can store that in a jar of sugar, and then every time you go to it, you've got lovely vanilla sugar there. And that just does last for a long time. You're going to start by adding, I think, about 8 ounces of self-raising flour. And we just tip that in there. About 3 ounces of caster sugar. We're also going to use some baking powder, which just makes them a little bit lighter. So just give that a little whiz around, and what you're aiming for is a slight well in the bottom where you're going to crack your egg. So I'm going to crack that into the middle, like so. And then we're going to be adding half a pint of milk, just a little bit of it at a time. Because I can see that mixture's nearly ready, I'm just going to put the pan on so that that gets nice and hot. I'm just going to add the last ingredient, which is 1 ounce of melted butter, which just gives it that lovely unctuous flavour. And even though they're so quick and easy to make, I always think of pancakes on the first day of the holidays for the children. You're not in a rush, rushing out to school. There we are, and then there's just the last bit of the milk there. By which time the pan that I'm using would have got nice and hot. So you can see there you've got the lovely black specks of the vanilla pod, which is just that excellent authenticity. And once you've put the raspberries in, just give it more of a gentle stir, because it will... You don't want to break them all up. All I'm going to do, pop those on there like so. Just try and make a little round shape. Perfect. So what I'm using here is a heavy-based pancake pan, but you could be using a non-stick frying pan. As long as it's got quite a heavy bottom, that's the key thing. You can see now that as the bubbles start forming, that they're starting to cook. Oh, the smell of the vanilla there is so intoxicating. It's delicious. So you can see now these ones are ready to just flip over. Got that beautiful brown golden colour on the other side. So I've used raspberries today, but of course you could use blueberries. They work really nicely with the vanilla. So they look ready there. So I'm going to add them to my tower, just like you'd get in the States. And all I need to do now is just drizzle them with some really delicious maple syrup. So there you go. American raspberry pancakes made with Schwartz vanilla. Delicious. If you try this recipe, let us know on the Schwartz Cooking Club Facebook page.